Hello, and welcome to Tutoring Hour. In this video, I'm going to show you two different methods to convert a decimal number into a binary number. Let's start encoding our first decimal number, 25. But before we go ahead, let's write down the powers of 2, and then look for a power of 2 that is less than or equal to 25. 2 to the power of 0 is 1. 2 to the first power is 2. 2 squared is 4. 2 cubed is 8. 2 to the fourth is 16. 2 to the fifth is 32. We'll stop here, as 32 is greater than 25, and go with 2 to the fourth, which is 16. Now, we'll subtract 16 from 25, and that gives us a 9. We'll decompose 25 as 16 plus 9. Now, we'll look for a power of 2 that is less than or equal to 9. We'll go with 2 cubed, which is 8. Subtracting 8 from 9, we have 1. 9 can be written as 8 plus 1. We'll look for a power of 2 that is less than or equal to 1. 2 to the 0 is 1. Now let's make a table and write down the place values. 2 to the 0, 2 to the first, 2 squared, 2 cubed, and 2 to the fourth, which is the highest power used here. We'll write 1 if we've used it to decompose our number, and 0 if we've not used it. Do we have a 2 to the power of 0? Yes, we do. So we'll write a 1. We don't have 2 to the first power, so here we'll write 0. Let's see if we have a 2 squared. We don't have that as well, so we'll write 0 again. How about 2 cubed? We do have that, so let's write 1. We also have 2 to the fourth, so we'll write 1 to represent that. Let's compose our string of zeros and ones. Reading from the left to the right, we have 11001, the binary equivalent to 25. This method of conversion is known as the sum of weights method. Let's switch our next number, 106, from base 10 to base 2. First, we'll list out the powers of 2. This comes handy while deconstructing the number. 2 to the power of 0 is 1. 2 to the first is 2. 2 squared is 4. 2 cubed is 8. 2 to the fourth is 16. 2 to the fifth is 32. We'll add a few more until we get a little closer to the number 106. But we need to make sure the number is less than or equal to the given number. 2 to the sixth is 64. 2 to the seventh is 128. Now that exceeds our number. We'll go with 2 to the sixth, which is 64. 106 minus 64 gives us 42. So 106 can be decomposed as 64 plus 42. 42 can be further broken down into the power of 2. This time, we'll go with 2 to the fifth, which is 32, as it is the nearest. 42 minus 32 leaves us with 10. So, 42 can now be expressed as 32 plus 10. We'll look for the power of 2 that is less than or equal to 10. We have 2 cubed, which is 8. We'll redefine 10 as 8 plus 2. 2, we know, is the first power. We'll make our table of place values from 2 to the 0 to 2 to the sixth. Let's see if we have a 2 to the 0. We don't have it, so there goes a 0. We do have 2 to the first, so we'll write 1 there. 2 squared doesn't appear, so we'll write a 0. 2 cubed has been used 1 time. There goes 1. We don't have a 2 to the fourth, so let's write a 0. 2 to the fifth appears 1 time, and 2 to the sixth also occurs 1 time. Putting our string together from left to right, we have the binary equivalent of 106, which is 1101010. Now, let me introduce you to the easiest method of converting a decimal number into a binary number. the double-dabble method, or the repeat division method. Let's take the number 115 and convert it from the base 10 to base 2. 115 divided by 2 is 57. We need to keep track of the remainders in each step. So let's write the remainder 1 here. Divide 57 by 2 again. We have 28 with a remainder 1. Now 28 divided by 2 leaves us with 14 and the remainder is 0. 14 divided by 2 is 7 and the remainder is 0 again. Dividing 7 by 2, we have 3 and a remainder 1. 3 divided by 2 is 1 with a remainder 1. We'll write the final quotient 1 along with the remainders from the bottom to the top. And the encoded binary equivalent of 115 is 1110011. We have clued you enough on both methods of converting a decimal number to a binary number. Use the one you are comfortable with and get encoding. If you want to practice this stuff, then tutoringhour.com is the place to be. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to share the video with your friends. And if you haven't yet subscribed to our channel, do that right now. Thanks for watching Tutoring Hour.